Hey, what's up everybody? We're back again. Pack number 15 in our box of Topps 1989 wax packs. Let's get rocking, okay? Alright, our first card. The Cobra. Dave Parker. This guy was good. He won an MVP. Had a bunch of gold gloves. He had at least one or two 200 hit seasons. The thing I remember about Dave Parker, besides the fact that he did a bunch of coke, is that he warmed up in the batting circle with a sledgehammer. That has just got to be tough to watch. You're on the mound pitching, you look over, and you got this 6'5", 230-pound dude swinging a sledgehammer in the on-deck circle. Dave right now is battling Parkinson's, sadly. So good luck with that, Dave. Who is this kid? Is that a Little League photo? Greg Olson, closer. Rookie of the Year in '89. So we got a rookie card. Pitcher, Dave Otto. I guess I auto know him, but I don't. I'm a dad. I'm allowed. Mickey Brantley. He is the father of current major leaguer Michael Brantley. Mickey was an outfielder also. Interesting fact about Mickey, if I remember correctly, is that Mike Tyson was a childhood friend. Pitcher, Luis Aquino. All right, we got another major leaguer with a son as a current Astro. Lance McCullers Sr., of course, the father of Lance McCullers Jr. What can I say about Lance McCullers Sr. other than that? Nothing. Speaking of Little League photos, look at this guy, Mark Lewis. Man, I wish I could get that in there better. He can't be more than 12 or 13 there. So, Mark had a pretty unremarkable career, except for one occasion when he absolutely crushed a pinch hit grand slam in the 95 playoffs for the Cincinnati Reds. It's a good highlight. I'll probably put it in right about here.
Former starter. And that's hit in the air to left field and over the head of Kelly, who goes all the way back to the track and watches it go out for a grand slam. You want to win a pennant, you want to use your whole roster. And right here, you'll see him almost past Brett Boone at first. And a curtain call for Lewis, and Wells bats for him.
Molly, the Igniter, Paul Molitor, Hall of Famer, World Series MVP, 300 plus lifetime average, 3,000 hits, 500 plus stolen bases in his career. I was looking up Paul on Baseball Reference not long ago, and the thing that stuck out to me was that his 162 game average was 200 hits. So he was averaging 200 hits a season. Of course, Paul had a lot of injuries. It's incredible to play as long as he did and have a 200 hit per season average. Outfielder, Mike Aldrete. Maybe he's outfielder Mike Aldrete. I don't remember him. But it says he was drafted out of Stanford, so good for you, man. Here he is, Eric the Show. Eric gave up Pete Rose's record-breaking hit. He's also the Padres franchise all-time leader in wins, which wasn't that many, if I'm remembering correctly. Eric died back in the 90s of a drug overdose. Another pitcher, Molitor Perez. I am sorry, Molitor, I do not remember you, brother. Mark Langston. So here's an interesting one. Mark is, in 1989, has clearly established himself as a pretty solid starter and the best one on the Mariners staff. So what do the Mariners do? Well, they trade him. But it turns out okay in the end because they traded him to the Expos for some chump named Randy Johnson. Mark was known for having a really wicked pickoff move, by the way. Just absolutely brutal. And when he pitched, he had this wind up with a really high leg kick. It was interesting. All-around curmudgeon and racist Bob Brenly. I don't throw that term around lightly. He really is. So Bob's a catcher who turned out to be a manager. He did win the World Series managing the 2001 D-backs. And he is now a broadcaster for the D-backs. But he has made a lot of comments over the years that I do not agree with. And for that, Bob, catcher Ron Hasey. Ron's claim to fame is that he caught 2 perfect games. One with El Presidente, Dennis Martinez. The other, I don't remember, unfortunately. But Ron, that's pretty cool. Tell your grandkids, hey, I was in the major leagues. What'd you do? I caught 2 perfect games. And last but not least is another catcher, Mike Stanley, coming in for the Rangers. What's Mike's fact on the back of his cards? Mike's game-winning pinch grand slam versus the Twins on June 27th, 1987 was the first pinch slam in Rangers club history. Way to go, Mike. Did you guys notice I wore my Expos jersey? It's an Andre Dawson jersey, if you're wondering. Love the Expos jerseys. That was our last card. Here's our gum. I'll be kinder to it than I was to that Bob Brenly card. And that's the end of today's show. I will see you back here tomorrow, please. And if you haven't already, go ahead and crush that subscribe button. Let's drive that thing up, okay? I want to talk baseball with more of you. Take it easy.